Hi everyone. I'd like to invite you to raise up your voice. They say the point of talking is to be heard. And all of us know the frustration about when you have something to say and there's no one there to hear it. It's like one hand clapping, or the proverbial a tree falls in the forest but nobody's there to hear it. Did it make a sound? So if the point of talking is to be heard, and we all have experiences that we know we'd like to tell, I'm going to give you an opportunity to be heard. But first, I'm going to invite you to help me contribute to a very important cause. There's a school, and it's a group of people that are right over here in Plan de la Laguna, and it's a school that helps children from the poorest parts of this country. And OSI is affiliated with this group, and we're helping with training, we're helping with job placement, but we're going to look to you to be part of that and to invite each and every one of you to give. But before you click the little X in the upper right-hand corner or you turn the sound down on this video, hang on. It's not always about money. Hear me out, and I think you're going to like what I have to say. This school is about taking the poorest of the young men and women in the poorest parts of this country, bringing them into a school. They provide transportation, they provide food, the teachers are volunteers and or are compensated, but certainly not compensated like teachers at the better schools. People do this out of love and out of desire to make the El Salvador a better place by improving the quality of life for these young men and women. I've been to that school, I've stood in front of those students, and it's an exciting atmosphere. There's a lot of energy in the room. There's a lot of young people who see this as their one and only opportunity to have a better life through education. So what I'm going to ask you to give is the 3 T's. And the 3 T's of giving are time, talent, and treasure. Treasure's easy. Treasure's money. But I'm not going to ask you for money. In fact, of the 3 T's, treasure is the easiest one to give and generally the one that means the least. It's so easy to reach into your pocket and give $1 and to then think, okay, my obligation to make this world a better place is over. And it's not. Money doesn't fix everything. It's the time and the talent that I'm going to ask you for. Although all of us are struggling to better our lives and we need and use our money for our day-to-day lives, all of us have time and all of us have talent. I want you to think about choosing an issue in your life, something that was a struggle somewhere where you worked hard and you overcame adversity, and how that story could be valuable to a young man or a woman trying to figure out how they break out of the cycle of poverty, how they overcome a feeling of insecurity. Gee, maybe I'm not good enough. My family's not wealthy. I didn't go to the best school. How do I go out into the workplace and compete with somebody that has economic wherewithal and their family has standing? You and I know it can be done, and you can be part of the solution. Your different experiences, the way you overcome adversity, the way you saw the world, the way you got this job, and how you made your world a better place and provided for your family. All of those are interesting stories. And all of those will give you, and OSI will give you an opportunity to be heard. So if the point of talking is to be heard, I'd like you to take this opportunity to be heard. So OSI has a commitment to this school. We work with these young men and women. We hopefully will be able to hire some of them one day. Many of them specialize in technical processes, which is valuable to us. But more than that, I'd like for each and every one of you to help me with taking them and transforming them into professionals and helping them come into the workplace. And the way I'm going to do that is OSI is going to, of the 3 T's, time, talent, and treasure, we're going to give some of our treasure to you. We'd like you to select a subject. We'd like you to prepare a 20 to 30 minute presentation of what your experience was, how it affected you, and how you resolved it in your life. We will have coaches available, some of which are professionals that do this for a living. I'll be on the board of counselors. We'll let you make your presentation to us. We're going to give you pointers. We're going to help you with what it's like to stand up in front of a group of people. I know that you're going to be nervous. I'm nervous doing this little video for you right now. It's a normal part of the growth process. And I'm going to ask you to overcome some of that, help build yourself professionally, and help build a community of young men and women who will ultimately make this community, this city, this country a better place. We'll all benefit from it. So I'm not going to bore you with all of the details, but I am going to give you a little teaser. The first place prize is an all expenses paid trip to Roatan. So it's going to include hotel, airfare, food, drinks. You can't go wrong. I might even apply for it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not eligible to do it, but I want you to apply. And there are several other prizes that go down from there, some of which are cash. There are many other things. OSI has a serious commitment to not just coming to El Salvador to make some money. We came to El Salvador to be better and to make El Salvador better. And by virtue of doing that, we can be better. So I'm going to invite you to join us. Look for the information in the email that's going to accompany this video. And I'm going to say, raise up your voice. I'll see you on the stage.